Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Space, where today we have a very special video. We just got our first look at the Five Nights at Freddy's and Dead by Daylight collab. Now, we didn't get any gameplay, but we did get some amazing screenshots. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So to start with, we're going to talk about the brand new killer. Now, I couldn't have asked for a better killer because we got the fan favourite Springtrap, but known in this game as the animatronic. They even showed us a video of Springtrap. Take a look. Springtrap's design is absolutely amazing. Now this is a new model and not Scott's original, but nonetheless it does look sick as hell. But that's not all, the extremely talented PJ Haywood will be voicing him. If you don't know who he is, he voiced Springtrap in the original FNAF games. Take a listen to his Springtrap voice.
You will not be spared. You will not be saved. I can taste the fear in your breath. I will make you suffer. Suffer like so many of the others. Suffer now, like all who have stood before me. You will fear me.
In his announcement image, we can see balloons floating to the ceiling. That little balloon brat gets into everything! Also, near the top, we can see some really cool pink and blue LED lights. And obviously, over to the left, we can see the iconic Dead by Daylight fleshy stuff. But overall, this image is badass, and I can't wait to see more of Springtrap in this game. Well, lucky for me, because there is more. Springtrap has a legendary skin for the yellow rabbit from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. First of all, it looks fantastic. He looks exactly like the film. But they didn't just get Matthew Lillard's face in this game, but they also got his voice. So when you equip this skin, it changes his voice. Take a listen to Matthew Lillard recording his lines.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
When this chapter releases, I'll definitely be getting this skin. Unfortunately, in this chapter we're not getting a survivor. But I would still like to talk about what we could have had anyway. Five Nights at Freddy's has never had many human characters, but I'll still try and come up with some anyway. Now for a gruesome game such as Dead by Daylight, I doubt that they would go with Gregory or Cassie because they are children. But if they went with one survivor, I think it would have to be Mike from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And if they went with two survivors, then they would probably add Vanessa from the FNAF movie too, with a skin for Vanessa from Security Breach. But those are just my ideas, tell me yours in the comments. Now let's move on to the brand new map. So a lot of people, including me, thought that we would be getting a Fazbear's Frights map. But once again, I don't think they could have gone with a better option than Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now this isn't an exact replica from the first game, but I do think it's a mix of the original and the movie, which I think is really cool. So let's look at those 5 new screenshots. So the first screenshot that we've been shown today shows the exterior of the pizzeria with the iconic Freddy Fazbear's Pizza logo, taken straight from the movie. Along with that, we can see the signature Dead by Daylight hooks, where the killer plants survivors. This image also confirms that we will be able to not only explore inside the restaurant, but also the outside. This is very exciting news. The second shot we have shows the main dining room of the pizzeria. It has booths a bit like the movie, but with no stained glass. It also has blood stains in the centre, an arcade with a neon sign of Freddy's head, and most importantly, the show stage. On the stage, we can see the original 3 animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. But weirdly, no cupcake. Interesting. It does also look like every now and then the lights will turn on and the animatronics will perform, which will be really cool to see. Also, we can see in the middle of the room an iconic Dead by Daylight generator and a pallet. Another highlight of this image is the giant gaping hole in the ceiling. Maybe we'll be able to go on the roof and jump in, because that would be so cool. In the next shot, we can see an arch with lights and balloons that looks very similar to the entrance from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But most importantly, we can see the threatening Springtrap stalking for his next victim. He is such an imposing threat, and I'm so glad they chose him. In shot number 4, we can see a line of arcades on the left, and an Into the Pit style ball pit on the right. It's a very simple shot, but maybe we could see a jump scare where if you stand in front of the pit, you could see the pit creature jump out, but that's just an idea. In the very last shot, we can see what looks like a spring lock endoskeleton with no outer layer, which is really cool. But there's also some smaller things in the background, like Freddy, Bonnie and Endo's heads on shelves, a bit like the backstage area from the first game. Also, we can see an iconic Dead by Daylight locker, where survivors will be able to hide from Springtrap. Alright guys, we've reached the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you're excited for this collab. So mark your calendars for June, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!